Hey, good morning, guys. This is Johnny Phillips. Crazy doggies. Got a little bit of cloud cover here this morning. Usually that's what happens and it burns off by 9-10 o'clock. The doggies are going crazy as usual. I've got a job I need to do this morning. My first call is a woman that I've done a lot of work for her. Unfortunately, she, come on guys, stop. Be quiet. Unfortunately, she bought a house that has a lot of issues. I mean, it's a beautiful house and the lot and where it is great, but it's stressing her out a little bit because of the amount of work that needs to be done on this house. It keeps stopping up. She's got an issue with a toilet leaking in a master bath today. She called me yesterday and I told her just turn it off. I can get there today. And obviously I have to pull the toilet because it's got a bad wax seal. But when I do that, I'm gonna actually stick my camera. I'm gonna take this opportunity to put a camera in there and check the condition of the pipes under the slab with my own eyes, and then I can go from there. I mean, I have my jetter. This is the second time this is backed up. I mean, I'm thinking the whole system's backed up. She said no water came up into the shower, but that's sometimes it's not enough to push the water up into the shower. I mean, I've been in places where the tub didn't have water in it and the whole place was backed up. So that's my first job. Listen to the noise. It's crazy, man. Guys, just get off on it. Anyways, that's my first job today. My eyes kind of hurt. I had a great dinner last night, man. I went to Detweiler's, the market, and I was walking by, the meat counter, and think the prices are coming down. They're realizing people aren't buying this shit anymore. And you're seeing a lot of different things now, frozen steaks, and it's because this stuff has a shelf life. And they need to sell it, or it goes in the trash and they make nothing on it. So I'm noticing that prices are coming down, which is great. But when I was walking by there, the seafood counter is pretty close, right next to the meat counter, huge meat counter, and there was a guy out there cooking scallops, and I really haven't eaten scallops in my life, a couple of times, but this guy pan-seared some scallops from New England and had some great seasoning, and he had a whole pan full of them, and it was getting late, and he's like, I need to get rid of this stuff. So I was more than happy to oblige him, and I ate like 5 scallops, and they were so good that I bought a pound of them. And I came home, man. I had some New York strip steaks that I had bought. They were still I froze them, put them in the freezer, but I stuck them in the sink with some water in it, and they thawed out within an hour and a half. And I had steak and scallops last night, man. Pan-seared scallops. Oh my God, man. It's like lobster. But wonderful dinner. No veggies, just steak, surf and turf, man. Surf and turf. And it was delicious. So anyways, I'm gonna try to wake up. I apologize for the quality of the video that I put up yesterday. It was kind of terrible, but we're gonna continue to work on it. Some days are better than others, as you know. So That's it. That's all I gotta say, man. This morning out here on Lanai, as I drink my coffee and try to wake up, these guys are acting like nuts. Gussie actually let me brush him this morning, and he realized that it's not torture, that it actually feels pretty good. And he'll probably let me, you know, as time goes on, I'll ease into it, and I need to get his back legs brushed out because he's getting dreadlocks, man. I need to get that cleaned up, man. Bella, she loves getting brushed. She's feeling a little frisky this morning. She's got a little attitude.
Yeah. Bella, do you have an attitude today? Do you want to give me some kisses? Huh? No? Do you want to go to the store? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to take a bike ride? Do you want to go for a ride on the bike? Gussie looks to Bella like, what's he talking about? Tell me what he's talking about. Shut up.
You gotta be quiet. Fucking Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear sleeps till fucking noon. He's up all night, this guy. Which works great for me. Anyways, we'll see you on the job, guys. Hey guys, it's 9:45, May 24th. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Get your humping in. Anyways, hey, I'm heading to this job. I'm already soaking wet. I took my dogs for a run on the bike and loaded up my truck. I brought another camera. I've got a camera on my truck, but I've got sometimes I have to, you know, give it a crack like the Fonz to get it to work. And I really need to camera this house, so I've got a brand new camera that's been sitting in my house for a while, and I'm taking that with me just in case I need it. And the good thing is, when I got my Jetta trailer back, that came with another camera too. So I've got 3 cameras now. Again, I used to have 4 of them, 4 or 5, but it takes all the guesswork out, man. And it's great when you show the homeowner, when they can look at what you're seeing and you explain it to them what's going on. It just, like I said, takes the guesswork out. So I'm gonna head over here and pull the toilet. Definitely needs a wax ring. Hopefully that's it. I don't know. My guess is it was stopped up. I mean, it was leaking because it was stopped up. That's usually when they rear their heads. Toilets typically don't leak unless they're moving or rocking. So we'll take a look. I gotta get there though. I'm running a little late. That air conditioning system for my guest house is a little too big, and I think I got somebody who's gonna buy it off me for $700, so that'll be a good deal anyways for me, and I'll put that $700 towards a new system, the proper size. I just need a 1.5 ton for the guest house. And unfortunately a 3.5 ton, it just won't run long enough to get the moisture out of the house. So it's just not efficient. The house would either have to be ice cold from what I understand, or open a window, but that's crazy. I need to get the right size, so I gotta get my nephew. He's tough to deal with sometimes. He doesn't call back, he doesn't scattered around, but I'm trying to get that fixed for him before it gets real hot, you know? It gets sticky in there and I end up with mold issues, but he's the guy to go to because he works for the biggest air conditioning, heating, cooling, plumbing, electrical contractor in Sarasota. And he can get a good deal on it because he's a top employee. Anyways, let me get over here to this lady's house and see if we can figure out what's going on. This ought to be an interesting video, guys, with the camera. I always love doing that. Sometimes getting the video from the video screen is an issue, but I'll give it my best. It's going to be inside, so I won't have to deal with the glare of the sun. Alright guys, so she's had this water turned off. It stopped leaking on this toilet, and I'm going to go ahead and vacuum all the water out because I don't want to put it down the drain. And I'm going to do a video inspection before I replace the wax seal. I just want to get out. There is a clean out in the front yard, and my camera will get out that far, so I want to just see if there's a clear path to that clean out from this toilet, and look at the condition of the pipe because it is an older house. It's been remodeled a couple of times, so that's it. Alright guys, so I'm here to start this job. I'm gonna get the water out of this toilet. I don't want to flush anything down in there. Yeah. That's great. It didn't turn off. Wonderful. You know, they usually turn off when they fall. That did. We're off to a rip-roaring start. Gotta put this toilet, this blanket on the ground. My knee's really hurting. My left knee for some reason.
So this guy's down pretty good. Looks like it's been leaking for a while. It's strange in there. So the woman who lives here is interested in a high-dollar Toto toilet with all the bells and whistles. It looks like somebody stuck another wax ring on top of what was there. It's kind of strange down in here, guys. Let's show you this build-up here. That looks like roots to me. I'm gonna have to try to get that out. I'm gonna need the vacuum to get that out and see what it is. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to dump it in the shower. So it looks like maybe those roots are coming in from this flange, the top, you know, the connection to the pipe. So at this point I need to go get my camera, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so you're seeing what I'm seeing on this camera. It's going to get a lot brighter once the camera's in the pipe. Get my gloves on. It's all PVC. That's when we get into the cast iron. Cucarachas. Hello, the cucarachas. Look at them big babies. Smile, guys. You're on candid camera. Now it goes back to PVC. We may be out of the house at this point. Alright, so that's the two-way clean out. I'm gonna go out and take that cap off and see. I'm gonna leave the video running, guys. I gotta go outside. I think that's the clean out. When I took the cap off, I'll have to look at the video, but I'm sure that that's where we are. I can tell by that. Okay, made it to that clean out, and I don't need to push my camera any harder than that. This looks like it could be a bad joint, you know, like a Fernco. See how this pipe is you can see the butt of the pipe. That's definitely the two-way clean out. Most likely that was cut in, and it looks like it's probably a Fernco joint, because I can see the butt of the pipe. But for me, this pipe is really clean. Hey, Millie and Alex, you want to come in here, you guys?
Sorry, I'm old. Can't hear.
Oh, it's okay. All right, so I want to show you.
Not really. I don't look.
It's not that bad. I actually do colonoscopies on the side. At night, they put you under, and then I come out from behind the curtain.
Does this gonna look like one?
I don't know. I've never actually seen a colonoscopy, but so this is the clean out, the two-way clean out in your front yard.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pull it back. I will tell you that it's really clean. There's a lot of PVC, so that's a good thing for you. All this white is PVC.
Okay.
Now, here's what I think happened. I'll show you when I get there. See how clean, and the fact that it's not holding water? That means it's pitched properly, and everything's working the way it should. That's a turn, like a 45. Looks good to me. This all looks good. It's another bend. Here's a branch line coming in right here, and that's plastic going off to the side there, so that's good. That means they replaced a lot of this cast iron with plastic. This is the issue right here. See this? This is a section of cast iron. Mm-hmm. And what may have happened, let me see how long it is. See the cucarachas? They live in there. I've pulled toilets.
Oh no, don't tell me.
And I got it on film. You see me I jumped up on top of the toilet because there were literally thousands of them pouring out of this pipe into the house. So this pipe is open, it is cast iron, and I'm counting how many feet I'm pulling out. It appears you have about 10 feet of pipe that's cast iron between all of that PVC. But everything's clean. You know, I don't see anything to be concerned about.
Okay.
So that's
Where's
it.
the cast iron? Can you tell, like, where it's at in the house?
Yeah, because it's gonna be right here in this bathroom.
Yeah.
Like the pipe that was coming in, whatever the configuration of this bathroom was,
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't, you know, jackhammer up and replace that section. It appears what they did was they went off of that pipe, probably where the old toilet was, and then just reconfigured the whole bathroom and left that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's in good condition. It doesn't have a lot of buildup. So I'm just gonna clean this up and reset the toilet.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was definitely leaking, the wax seal.
Okay.
So we'll get you tightened up and you should be fine. But at least now you know that there is a lot of, I'm gonna clean all that up.
Oh, I was just wondering, did that?
That
bubble
was
back
me.
up in there? Oh.
Unfortunately, my vacuum is supposed to shut off when it's full, and it didn't.
Okay.
I noticed my knees were soaked. But anyway, so I feel good about this. I don't see any major problems going on with this pipe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna clean it all up and put the toilet back down. And then the other thing is, on that toilet that you wanted, you know, that is a good toilet, and it's worth the money, I think. And if it has everything you want, I would say get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to cobble it together
Yeah.
with other things that may not give you all of the stuff that you want.
Okay.
Your son recommended that toilet?
His girlfriend did. She's an architect. Yeah.
Well, I would say if that's what you like and the price isn't a problem, go for it.
They have toilets that do the same thing that don't cost that much,
Right.
though. I mean,
Well, she's gonna be the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
You need to find.
That's a very expensive toilet
Yes.
to have your ass washed.
You can just take a shower after going to the bathroom.
You got a shower right there with a handle.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna clean up here. All right, guys, so this is a camera, Gen I Junior, that I bought. It's from General. I bought this one in 2004. I've had to have it repaired a few times from really just abusing it, but it's a very reliable camera. I've got another one just like it, and then I've got a Gen I 3 that can record. It's the first ones. They're kind of big and bulky. This one I'm going to use mainly for outside work, and keep that other one, the clean one, brand new one, for inside. But so I just need to get this mess cleaned up, vacuum all this water out of here, and reset this toilet, and we'll be good. Whoever put the toilet in didn't get the caps on. They dapped them in. I've got new ones on my truck, so I'll use that. I got my garbage down here at the bottom of the bucket. I just put a rag over it so I don't get wax all over everything. Alright, it's time for the gloves to come off. I'm taking the gloves off, guys, on this one. I used to draw my boss when I started. He'd take a pencil and he'd draw a line on top of the bolt so you knew the position of this to make sure it's in the right spot. And it's a good way to do it. I did that for a long time, but now I can do it without a pencil mark. You know, because I'm fucking unbelievable. Oops, excuse me.
Trying to figure out where to put that thing. It won't fit on my shelf. In that closet. No. Yes. What? Are you kidding?
Since we have so much fun with that, we really gonna love it. Now, don't you love your washing?
Oh, baby, I have to show you what I got for my birthday.
Okay. Alright, so the vacuum dried out. Got as much of that water out of there as I could get. I am gonna go with another can't leak. And it should be plenty. I may go get another wax seal and stick it under that just for good measure. I've got one of these Kohler wax that I never use because they're just so nasty to deal with. I mean, it's literally covered in it. You better have gloves on for that one. Is my advice. And I'm gonna put it under this. That's gonna work for me, y'all. So I need to tip this toilet over and make sure the bottom's nice and clean and dry. didn't go down as nice as I would have liked. I'll hook this back up real quick. Just make sure it's not leaking. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm covering the old grout or DAP. And I just want to make sure it's good before I bolt it down. That's chunk taken out of it in the front. So I need to go get a pair of China caps. I've got one of these Kohler wax that I never use because they're just so nasty to deal with. I mean, literally covered in it. You better have gloves on for that one. Is my advice. And I'm gonna put it under this. That's gonna work for me, y'all. Okay. So I need to tip this toilet over and make sure the bottom's nice and clean and dry.
So I'm trying to make sure that I'm covering the old grout or DAP. And I just want to make sure it's good before I bolt it down. Get that chunk taken out of it in the front. So I need to go get a pair of China caps. The whole front edge of this toilet seems to be defective. It didn't have any shims in it when I took it out. Probably the reason why it was leaking. Might have had a little wobble in it, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to get 5 shims in on this toilet. So it's a very uneven surface. And I'm confident that it's set correctly. And I just go finger tight with these. That toilet ain't moving, guys. Unfortunately, I forgot my hammer again. The damn dementia's setting in on me. So what I do is I tap them in just a little bit more. And I can tell you, man, these hides, you can buy these on Amazon. They just work better than any other putty knife for cutting these shims. And I will put a link on there for
Best plumber.
yes.
Young lady, when you come out again, do you have fender washes that I can borrow like few from you?
Fender washers?
Yeah, washes, yeah.
Yeah.
I need like 4 now. Putting a TV on the wall.
Yeah. Give me a minute, I'll get them for you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
They're easier to cut with a hammer, guys. Those ones in the back for me are always a problem. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna snug these up again. That's it.
Water, found some. I got some already, okay?
Okay, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Alright, so. I'm gonna go ahead and dap this toilet in. And it should be good. Tell that flange was kind of low because I didn't have to cut the bolts. You always want to like wet the china, the part that's not doesn't have porcelain on it. So I run a wet sponge around the base of the toilet before I start. It just bonds it better to the toilet. You see, I may have enough left in this tube to. Wow, shit's coming out of the wrong fucking way, Jalen. Why'd you put so much cap on there? Shut up. That's why. You're not buying it. Don't worry about it. I buy those tubes by the case. Home Depot, I don't know, maybe 75 bucks for a case of them, 12 tubes. If you're gonna say, why didn't you leave the back open? I'm gonna say, because I didn't. This toilet's not gonna move, pal. Okay. We're trying to get to the root of the problem here, guys. Toilet? A toilet is the best bucket that was ever made. Got a little hole on the side of that bolt, so I'm just gonna put a little caulk in there. All set. I'm gonna clean up this place. Is that what you were coming in here to do?
No, this is for the porch. I
Okay.
just wanted to ask you if you would look at that toilet seat on that toilet across there
Okay.
and see, we just replaced it. I can't
What, is it
remember if
loose?
you- Yeah. No, it's missing a piece and I don't know whether the cleaners knocked it off and then just threw it away or
Okay.
what.
What is it? One of those little rubber things that go underneath?
It's like the hook on the back.
Oh, okay. I'll check it.
Okay. I'll just be right out here on the back porch. when you get ready.
Okay.
Or if you want, if you know, I'll bet what the charges on the pay.
I just gotta clean up. Let me get my stuff back on my truck and see how much time it takes. I've got to really clean this shower. I want to show you guys sometimes on these showers. Sometimes on these showers, the shower drain's backed up, but it's not in the drainage. See this little lint, this hair catcher? That's what it is, and that's what needs to be done here, is it needs to be cleaned out. You can see. Get a rag. So it sits right in here, like this. And then the grid strainer goes back on top. That's it. Hey, Millie. Remember the first time I came here, I showed you the strainer that's in this shower?
Yeah.
Well, it was clogged up again. So I cleaned it out, but you know, that was only, I don't know, maybe a year, but this thing was all covered.
Like with hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you may want to do it, you know, every 6 months, have Alex pull that strainer off like that.
Okay.
And then just use a vacuum. That's what I did. Or wash it off. Try not to throw it back down like a sink. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Throw it in the garbage.
Right.
Okay, you're all set. I'm gonna run this shower. on the handheld.
Yeah, you want me to step in there and get it?
No, it'll make
Be all
its
right?
way. It'll make its way to the drain.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna rinse this off real good and clean up here. You're all set. I'm gonna get in here for a second. Alright guys, that's a done deal. She's all set. She's got good, like I said, she's got a 10-foot section of cast iron. But she should be good, man. I think it was just bad wax. The toilet had no shims on it. When I pulled it, just dapped, so it may have been rocking a little bit, or maybe just never set right. Alright guys, so I'm done. Done with that job. The video inspection answered a lot of questions that she had. There's a lot of new PVC in that house. I don't know why they left that 10-foot length of cast iron. It may be because it was going through a footer or something. I'm sure they had a reason why, but in these new bathrooms, you know, they could have ran a piece of 3-inch through that 4-inch, just used it as a sleeve and run 3-inch pipe through the bathroom, pick everything up, and then use a 4x3 closet bend to pick up the toilet. It is what it is. The cucarachas made an appearance. Wild and crazy cucarachas. But she's very happy. She really appreciates me, and she's very generous. Every time I tell her how much, she gives me another $100 or something. I don't know. She's very, very generous to me, and I appreciate her, and I feel bad for her. You know, having to deal with all this stuff, I can see that it stresses her out, and I just want to try to help her to not worry so much. And that, I think the fact that she watched me do the video inspection, I think that probably eased her mind a little bit, and for that I'm happy. Yeah. Now I'm going here to Morton's Market, Gourmet Market. This place is jamming, man. I gotta get me some good food today. Well, I've been eating really good lately, but this is the high rent district here. This is like Beverly Hills, man. The Beverly Hills of Sarasota.
This truck just unloaded a whole bunch of women. What? It's lunchtime. I may have a hard time finding a parking. 11:54. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today, man. I hope you enjoy this video. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Give me some critique. I read them all. And I didn't swear too much today already. Whoa, Jackson, this one was coming out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm doing good with that, man. Oh, I think I can get my truck in one of these parkings. Nice. Alright guys, have a great day. It's Wednesday.